Now I'd like to introduce Houston Mayor John Whitmire.
There's no doubt none of us are prepared for today. Anyone that can hear my voice, I know you're not prepared for us coming together for this celebration of life of Marcelo. Parents are not supposed to bury their children. It was not designed that way. They're not prepared. The firefighters that hear my voice today, they don't teach this in the cadet class. And quite frankly, after being in office as a public official for 50 years, I'm not prepared. I was not prepared to be awakened during the night at midnight to go to Memorial Hermann to watch a mother distraught. She'd just been told that, as she described, she lost her baby, same age as my daughter. Then riding in an ambulance from the hospital to the morgue with Marcelo's father, with his crew in the back of the ambulance with us crying uncontrollably. There's no way you get prepared for that, and no way you'll ever be the same. These firefighters are scarred. Many of them had to go to Northwest Houston the next afternoon, 300 of them, to fight a warehouse fire. I was there, and I recognized some that had been crying at the hospital. So if you will, my faith teaches me God does not give you anything you can't handle if you go to him and ask for strength. So let's pause a moment and ask you to keep the family, our firefighters, me, our nation, just a moment to reflect and ask God's assistance for Erica and all of us. Marcelo brought us together today. God works in a mysterious way. But today, Houston is one united city. Everyone in here needs love, support. So let's pause a moment. Thank you. I want to thank the parents for asking me to speak today. I also want to thank 450 firefighters from around the state that are handling the stations so their brothers and sisters can be with us today. 450. Pray for their travel back home. 40 ambulances were in our city last night from across this state, so our EMS can be here today. You know, God does not allow us to choose when we lose a loved one, but he allows us to celebrate. And that's what we're doing today. This outpouring of love is a celebration of Marcelo Garcia's life and contributions to our great city in his proud East End. I have, in my 50-plus years, participated in other tragedy memorials. They're always respectful, sad, and very painful. But this is different. Take it from me. I've been at Rice Stadium when we lost 2 firefighters in a McDonald's in the middle of the night. It was full at Rice Stadium. Then we lost 2 at Southwest motel scene. I've seen the pain. But ladies and gentlemen, this is a new experience for the city to come together and honor one of its fallen heroes. There's never been an outpouring like this, a coming together of our city and everyone that can hear my voice. And it's because Marcelo is so special. He's not just a firefighter that we're honoring and recognizing as a hero. He's a special person. That's the reason you couldn't even get in the funeral home last night at Lawndale. None of us have ever seen anything like that. People wrapped around the building several times. Long lines. The celebration of a wonderful person that never forgot where he was from. The East End was so represented. Magnolia. He wanted to be at Station 23 because it was near where he grew up on Avenue F. He wanted that station, and he lived nearby because he wanted to coach Little League. He wanted to be involved. Yes, he's a hero because he's a firefighter, and he gave his life for all of us. But he was much, much more. When he was off duty, he was a public servant. He considered himself a public servant, whether on duty at the station, prepared to give his life, or in the community. That's the reason this cathedral's full while people line the streets of Houston. And last night, I've never seen anything like it at Lawndale. Grown men crying. I could start telling you the individuals I've seen with tears in their eyes this morning. They are the best among us. Firefighters are made out of something different, but they also need our help because psychologically none of them will be the same. I know it. But that's why we're here today. That's why we're celebrating today. And let me just say, if Marcelo was here, he'd say, you honor me by taking care of my living sisters and brothers at the station. You honor me by taking care of the living. Take care of their families. Get them the resources they need, the equipment. Make sure they're housed in a very suitable location, a healthy environment to spend long hours, spend the night. Take care of their benefits. Look out for their family. I know that's what he would say. And great cities do take care of their firefighters. And we're a great city. And we're going to provide for our firefighters. Ignore critics, because we know all great cities have great fire departments and great firemen and women. So, Houstonians, you've got a great fire department. We're losing one of our heroes, but let it motivate us to protect and serve and honor our first responders. That's why we celebrate the passing of this great hero. And therefore, I, John Whitmire, in the proclamation that I'm going to present to the family, I, John Whitmire, Mayor of the City of Houston, hereby proclaim November 13th, 2024, in memoriam of Marcelo Garcia III Day. Let's go to work. Thank you.